it's the base, that's where the flight physics or the physics are going to be enabled from that root prim. And there are people that sell scripts for attachments out there. I use the attachment system that I use, the auto attach version is exclusive, and so I can't share that with you. I don't particularly care for that fella's version because it moves around a little bit too much for my liking, but manual attachments, to be honest with you, are the easiest and the least laggy. It's easy to use auto attachments, and they work fine, but if you're in an area that has limited prims and you try to res one of those, then you're not going to be able to do so. Whereas resing the base, which is about 27 prims or more, if it's a single seat fighter, a lot of times they'll go up to 31 prims. So that's the maximum hit you're going to try to put on a sim. Big thing is, if you're going to res an auto attachment like one of my aircraft, like the 182 or the Cherokee or the C337, any of those, click on World, go to About Land, and then under Objects in About Land, it's going to show you how many prims. Like if you do that here, you'll see that we have 951 prims left. So, you know, if you have an aircraft that's 251 prims when you res it, then you want to make sure that you have those prims available on that parcel before you do it. Yeah, we don't really like people to res high prim items on our sim. In fact, I purposely made the Lancaster because it's over 500 prims. It has 2 attachments on it, and it wouldn't be a good idea to make that so that it was auto attached, because you get 4 or 5 people resin those kind of objects, and pretty soon you can actually lose prims on your sim, and that's not a good thing. So you probably don't want to make attachment aircraft that are bigger than 1 link set. In other words, 256 prims is the maximum amount of prims you can link together. But once they're on your avatar as a manual attachment, then they don't count. No, they will not communicate. Each link set must have its root prim, and you'll have to make scripts for that root prim on the attachments if you want something to work. Each link set must have its own root prim. And there's special communication that goes between prims that are on attachments, so it's a little bit different way of doing it than it is with a normal link set. Well, yeah, the link sets, you know, you have to attach everything together. You link it all together. What I usually do is just create a window around around all of the prims, and then get them all engulfed. Keep in mind that if you're using a window to grab prims, make sure that you aren't grabbing prims that are around you, because you don't want to try to link those together. You wouldn't be able to anyway. That's why I work way up above the ground, so that there isn't anything in my way and I can link things together. So, and then the last prim that you link together is the one that's going to be the root prim. So if you're using a window, go ahead and get all those prims linked, and then unclick the prim that you want to be the root prim, and then click on it again. Then you'll be able to go ahead and link those together using Control